Well, I noticed that Nickelodeon has a new season of iCarly coming out for season 5, episode 2, and apparently we are now looking at the relationship between Sam and Freddy. For those who don't know what's been going on here, Sam is one of the co-stars in this popular show iCarly, and Freddy is like their producer slash technical advisor, blah blah blah, and they've been having like tension and friction between each other for a long time, and finally, after years of speculation, we come to the conclusion that Sam and Freddy are dating. So now they had this big kiss, and the question is, are they officially a couple, or is just they're just going with the moment? So basically, what this new plot for I Date Sam and Freddy is about is they're now becoming kissy and huggy, and they're going on a date, but we don't know if they're going to become an official couple. And Carly becomes very annoyed because she has to basically go on a date with them just in case they start to fight. So that's a little bizarre and weird, and I'll get to that in a minute. But we all know that finally Sam and Freddy have kissed, because in the last show they did where I lost my mind because Sam was in a mental institution because she didn't want to admit the fact that she kissed Freddy, and it was kind of bizarre. But Freddy admit his feelings because Sam has like this weird thing where she abuses Freddy, but she likes Freddy too. And as we all know, that Freddy and Carly have a history because he kissed her too. See, this is a weird triangle, because the question is, where is this relationship going to go? A lot of people have been speculating that Sam and Freddy were going to get together because they kind of had more of a connection than the way Carly did. I think the thing is that Carly liked that Freddy was obsessed or infatuated with her. But the problem is with Carly is that Carly is like, she loves the show, and she was also into Bad Boys. So I don't think that Freddy understood that she more saw him as like a best friend than as a boyfriend. And Sam's problem is that the worry about exposing her feelings to a man, kind of leaves her vulnerable. So she kind of plays like this tough girl act, but she is a tough bitch, and I give her credit on it. But the thing is that I don't think it's gonna work with Sam and Freddy also, because I think the problem is that Freddy I think Freddy needs to find a girlfriend outside this group, because it's going to be a problem. Because the problem is that can Carly handle the show and watch the idea that her best friend is dating her other best friend? Or is Freddy going to break off the relationship for the sake of the show? Is he going to break off the relationship to keep this friendship together? It's very interesting to see where this show goes. Don't get me wrong. My daughter makes me watch this, and I say, I watch it with her, and she's only like 5 years old, and she's infatuated with the whole world, because, Dad, I want you to watch this show with me, and, I'm watching it, I don't really think, she kind of like, wants to see what happens. So I'm watching this, and I'm saying to myself, okay, the jokes are kind of stupid. So I guess because this is like a kid's show, and it's not like SpongeBob or, what's this other show, Tough Puppy, or even Fairly Odd Parents, where they have like actual funny moments. But, with this particular show, you can tell this is a teen show. But at the same time, I'm watching this and I'm saying to myself, okay, I'm kind of curious to see how this relationship will work. But for the most part, I honestly believe that Freddy is going to destroy iCarly, the web show, because you're dating your best friends. And something, what girls never seem to understand, and there's a lot of young girls watching this dumb shit. Sam, you see, when you see a guy like Freddy, if you see a guy that's hanging out with a lot of girls, particularly two girls that are best friends, he's two things. He's either gay or he's trying to fuck them. That's just the way the game works. Freddy's not a gay producer, he's a straight producer, and he loves them both. He kind of loves Sam later on, but he was in love with Carly. So, this dude is basically an opportunist that's trying to take advantage of the show, which we all see. But the thing is that I think that he's kind of selfish himself. This is like a selfish group because Carly is kind of selfish because she cares more about the show. Freddy is kind of selfish because he wants to bang them both. Basically, it seems like he loves Carly, but he also loves Sam now, so he's an opportunist too. And Sam is an opportunist because she wants Freddy for himself, and she knows that Carly likes him. So all this group has an agenda, but the question is whose agenda will rise to the surface. So something, I'm kind of curious to see where this goes with the Sam and Freddy issue. I think it's a little weird that why would you bring your best friend on a date. I guess a lot of young people used to do that because I guess they worry about, they want to feel comfortable knowing that, I'm with my best friend, but I am with the guy that I'm dating, and I hope that, we don't get into a fight and then she'll jump in the middle. And it's like, I think that's kind of weird because, why would you bring your best friend along if you two are going to fight anyway? Already, those are bad signs. So, the way I kind of see it is that, okay, something, I'm kind of interested to see where this goes. But I'm going to be honest with you. I think that, at the end, Freddy is not going to end up with Sam. This is going to be one of those situations where he tried it and it didn't work because it's too much conflict. Just among with their friends, not only with their friendship, but with the show and with each other. And, everybody's got an agenda. But for the most part, I know a lot of teenagers are getting into this and, they're wondering who's going to kiss who. Does anybody care? Personally, I think, something, if Freddy was smart, he'd fuck them both and then dump them and then, go back to the show because, Freddy's a good looking guy, but he doesn't really need, like, Carly and Sam. A lot of girls like him, so I personally think, go with the show, keep the show going with, producing iCarly, just bang them both and dump them, hey? At least you could say, hey, I banged two famous stars on a popular show. Hey, that's the way I kind of see it. Otherwise, why are you wasting your time? So at the end of the day, I call myself saying, hey, look, you know what? I'm going to check this show out in September. And, if you all are checking this out, tell me what you think. Do you think that Freddy's going to end up a couple? They're going to be a couple with Sam? Do you think Carly's going to be jealous of this nonsense? Does anyone give a shit what's happening? Do you just want to see them naked once? I know this is a PG-13 show or whatever, but it'd be nice to see them hot because I would love to see Sam and iCarly naked when they do like real movies. Because Sam and just a curiosity, I like to ask the dudes, who do you think is hotter? Do you think Carly's hotter or Sam is hotter? Or are they just both ugly chicks? Let me know what you think. Otherwise, show is becoming interesting. Be interesting to see where this relationship goes. So, I'll be checking it out this September. Hopefully it won't bore me to death. I hope there's some tension. I hope that, Freddy tries to bang Carly because she's kind of like the hotter one. But Sam's been looking cute too. She just kind of turns me off when she acts like a trailer trash. It's like, ugh, I'm glad you don't act like that in real life. But she's too trailer trash for me. So, for the most part, tell me what you think. And remember, if you don't like the video, kiss my ass anyway. But for the most part, take care of yourself. Use your mind. It's your best weapon.